Hello friends, Jai Shri Ram. This is a very short video about various hardware tools. What are their academic names in UK English and in US English? So I'll start with the basics. First of all, these tools are used to drive three basic things. One is a nail, another is a screw, and another is a bolt. What is the difference between the three? Nail is the oldest thing, you used to fasten two wooden objects together using nails. So you need to push this nail into the wood. For that you use hammer. Okay, so this is a hammer. If this were a claw to take the nail out, then we would call it as a claw hammer. But this one is a simple hammer. It does not have a claw, right? So nail, hammer. Got it? Next is, if you add threads to the nail, then it is called as a screw. To drive this, you require a screw driver. You require something like this. Okay? Now screws and thereby the screwdrivers are of two main types. One is butt end or flat end. Okay, butt end or flat end screwdriver. Butt end or flat end screwdriver. Okay, butt end or flat end screwdriver. And the other is Phillips screwdriver. So it is like this. So this is called as a Phillips screwdriver. Similarly, the screws can also be of the type Phillips. So this is a Phillips screw. Okay, so screws can be of two types, butt end or flat or Phillips. Okay, now all of these are not just screwdrivers. Screwdrivers also come in a variety of shapes and forms. But we'll go through that later. So I was talking about nail, screw. After screw comes bolt. So it has thread just like screw, but then it has this head. Now this cannot be driven by a screwdriver. For this, what you need is a wrench. So in the US English, this is called as a wrench. There are various wrenches over here. So this is called as a wrench in US English. So it is used to drive a bolt. Otherwise, this is called as, if not wrench, then it should be called as spanner. So UK people usually call it as spanner. Now, many a times the bolt has a nut from the other side. So that is called as a nut. Okay, nut as well as the bolt can be driven using wrench, that is spanner. This is an open-ended wrench or open-ended spanner. If we close-end it, then the UK people will call it as a ring spanner and the US people will call it as a box-end wrench. So round spanner is called as ring spanner in UK or box-ended or box-end wrench. Okay, so these are both spanners only or wrenches only, but this is open-ended, this is box-ended, or you can call it as ring spanner. Okay, now this is an adjustable spanner, also called as adjustable wrench. Okay. Chalo, so all these things I have covered. I'll keep them aside. Now let us focus on these two things. This is called as an L socket spanner in UK, and in US it is called as L wrench or lug wrench. So this is a wrench only, as you can see, but it is in the shape of an L. So normally it is used to take a tire off from a truck or a bus or even a car. So if you want to take the wheel off, then those nuts are called as lug nuts, and they have to be taken off using this lug wrench. I'm using US terminology. If you are in UK, you will be calling it as L socket spanner, and you will be taking out the L socket nuts using L socket spanner. Okay, then what is this? So this is used to raise the jack or lower the jack. Okay, so this has to be put this has to be used for when you lift a car to take out the wheel using this spanner. So you use this only to drive the jack up or down. So this is called as a jack handle. Okay. Okay, now let me quickly cover these two, and after that I'll come to spanners again. Screwdrivers again. So this is called as a plier. Plier means something to hold something very tightly, or cut something using this, or hold something over here with even more grip. That is called as a plier. Okay, in Hindi you call this as pinches. Okay, and you call these as पेचकस. Screwdriver पेच कसने के लिए पेचकस, and this is plier, or in Hindi you would call it as pinches, means pinch करने के लिए. Now it is often confused with this. This is called as a wire cutter, or wire you can call it as wire stripper. Actually it should be called wire stripper. So you can cut the wire as well as strip the wire. Yeah, so here this is how you strip the wire. Okay, I guess I have covered everything. Now let us come back to our pechkas, that is screwdrivers. I told you screwdrivers are of two types: flat screwdrivers, or butt end screwdrivers, and Phillips screwdrivers. Other than this also there are number of shapes, like some of them are hexagonal, so you call them as hex screwdriver. Some of them are star shaped, so you call them as I think it is called as Taurus or something. You just confirm it, let me know in the comment section. Torx screwdriver, something like that. Okay, or you can just call it as star screwdriver. Then there are triangles also, and so many other ways. Now screwdrivers are of various sizes as well. Like these are very long screwdrivers. Okay, then long screwdrivers, then short ones. So this is a short screwdriver. This is not a screwdriver, this is called as a tester, because if you put it in the electrical socket, and here is an insulation, by the way, and this should not be coming out. You should not be putting a finger here, and here it should not, I mean the insulation should not be out. So keep this insulation on, and then you put this into the socket. Then when you ground it by touching it here, then a light will glow if it is a live socket. And if it is a neutral socket, or if it is not live socket, then that light won't glow. So it is to test whether the electricity is flowing till this point. So this is called as tester. Okay, then again a few screwdrivers. Some screwdrivers come with a magnet over here, so that those screws can be held like this. But where is the tip? So basically this is the shaft, this is the handle, and this is the tip. Tip is usually magnetic in the modern screwdrivers, and all the screws are usually ferrous metal, that is they are made up of iron, maybe coated with aluminum, but they are basically made up of iron, and that's why they can stick to this magnet. Now this is the tip, but on the tip these are the bits. So these are called as bits. Okay, so you can choose which kind of a bit you want, and you put it on the tip, and then it becomes a screwdriver. Got it? Now some screwdrivers are used for delicate purposes like your PC, opening your PC, or smaller works, the smallest among them, like this one. This one can be used for opening your older iPhones. So I have this video in which I have used this particular a bit. Now I do not keep them as per the images, but I should have kept it over here or here, I believe. Okay. Same case over here. Here also exactly the same thing. Now it comes in various shapes and forms, but you get it now. Now these are usually called as small screwdrivers, but not precision screwdrivers. What are precision screwdrivers? Precision screwdrivers are these, which are as small as these, but here the bits are very big. Big means this size is big. Okay, so if there is a very deep hole, then they cannot go into that deep hole. Okay, and for that you require something called as precision screwdrivers. Precision screwdrivers have this long shaft, and then there is this tip, and usually these bits are connected. Here it is not, here the bits are joined using magnet, but here they are one piece. So even in a deep hole, they do not leave anything. They do not leave the bit inside the hole only. So this is the best quality, and the hardest to find, and a very, very costly screwdriver set. So this screwdriver set is called as precision screwdrivers or micro screwdrivers. Okay, and let us look at the price. I don't remember the price, but yeah, it is 700 plus. That will be the price just for these many. So this is the most good quality screwdrivers. They are called as precision screwdrivers or micro screwdrivers. So that is it. That is a quick lesson about all the hardware tools that you can find. दोस्तों, आप में से कई सारे लोग मुझे कहते हैं कि आपके सभी वीडियोस आजकल अंग्रेज़ी में क्यों आ रहे हैं। मैं आपको इसका कारण बताता हूँ। देखिए, आप मेरी वीडियोस को अंग्रेज़ी से किसी भी भाषा में ट्रांसलेट कर सकते हो, यानी उसका अनुवाद कर सकते हो। तो कैसे करना है? आपको सेटिंग्स में जाना है, यहाँ पे ऑडियो ट्रैक्स में जाइए, और अगर आप हिंदी भाषी हैं तो आप ज़रूर हिंदी सेलेक्ट कर लीजिए। तो देखिए, यही अंग्रेज़ी में जो बोलने वाला वीडियो है, ये आपको हिंदी में बोलने लगेगा। इसके अलावा मेरा यह आग्रह रहेगा कि आप मेरे वेबसाइट shirasao.com को ज़रूर विज़िट दें। यहाँ पे आपको यूटिलिटी ऐप्स मिलेंगे जो रोज़मर्रा की ज़िंदगी में आपके काम आएंगे। कुछ लर्निंग ऐप्स मिलेंगे जिससे आप सीख सकते हो, अगर आप स्कूल में हो या कोडर हो या आप मैनेजमेंट पर्सन हो, यानी मेरे जैसे मैनेजर हो। सेल्फ इम्प्रूवमेंट के लिए कुछ गेम्स भी दिए गए हैं। क्विज़ेस तो काफ़ी अच्छी हैं। मेरा पर्सनल आग्रह रहेगा कि आप ज़रूर कोई क्विज़ देकर देखें। और अबाउट मी में मेरा रेज्यूमे, ऑफकोर्स संक्षेप में यहाँ पे मैं अपने कंपनियों का नाम नहीं बता रहा हूँ, बट बाकी सारी जानकारी मेरे बारे में आप जान सकते हो। और ये तो फिर इसी यूट्यूब वीडियो का लिंक है, तो मैंने इस वेबसाइट के ऊपर भी दे दिया है। मुझे ज़रूर बताइए कमेंट सेक्शन में अगर आप इस वेबसाइट में कोई इम्प्रूवमेंट चाहते हो, और इसके आगे भी और ऐप्स इसमें जुड़ते चले जाएंगे। Until next time, this is Amit signing off. Jai Shri Ram.